Hi, my name is Richard Pettengill, and I'm the chair of the theater department here at Lake Forest College. I want to tell you what we do here at the college in the theater department. Uh, and first of all, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I came to Chicago to get a PhD in English literature at the University of Chicago, but then got very excited about the theater community and the theater scene in Chicago and got offered a job as a dramaturg in a theater in Chicago called the Court Theater. That means I did research about the plays that I shared with the director and the actors and the audience. And then I went on to work at the Goodman Theater. So I was working in Chicago theater for almost 20 years before finishing my degree and coming to teach at Lake Forest. So first of all, that's a hallmark of our department. Everybody on our faculty not only has academic credentials, but professional qualifications in the professional theater. My colleague, Chloe Johnston, has a PhD in performance studies from Northwestern University and is also a member of the Neo-Futurists Ensemble in Chicago and does lots of performance work around the city. Our technical director, David Nell, has an MFA in theater and is a Second City trained director. So he can direct improvisation or direct shows, and of course, build our sets and run the whole technical side of our theater. So that's the core of our staff. We also have a resident costume designer, Nathan Rohrer, and we have a resident scenic designer, Kristen Martino, as well. So we are near Chicago. We're not right in Chicago. So what does that mean for going to college? Lake Forest is a beautiful, safe, quiet environment for getting an education, but we're not far from the city. It's a quick train ride or a car or a bus ride, and we go down to the city quite a bit. In the theater department, when you take courses in our department like acting or directing or theater history or Shakespeare on film or performance studies or any number of courses, acting for the camera, stagecraft, we often do field trips down to Chicago to see shows. We go to the Goodman Theater, the Steppenwolf Theater, the Chicago Shakespeare Theater. There are tons of wonderful theaters in Chicago that we go see shows at, and we often get to meet with the artists at those theaters and talk with them about the work. Other times we bring artists up to campus to teach workshops or teach courses or work with us in various ways. So it's a wonderful opportunity to get a liberal arts education while also getting access to some of the greatest theater in the world, really. I mean, Chicago theater is acknowledged widely to be perhaps the most vibrant theater community in America, maybe the entire planet. So that's a very exciting aspect of what we do. We also, of course, do productions. We do musicals, classic works, sometimes Shakespeare. We recently did the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee and Little Shop of Horrors. We did a production of the Scottish play, Macbeth, As You Like It, and so on. We often do student-driven works, plays that students have written or plays that students want to direct. So we're often open to having students do their work as well. You can major in theater at Lake Forest College if you want to. You can minor in theater. It's fewer courses that you have to take. But keep in mind that you can get involved in theater without majoring or minoring at all. We don't require that. We welcome everybody in the theater department. And we have physics majors in the booth, and we have bio majors building the sets, and communication majors working with hair and makeup, and so on. So I realize not everybody wants to major in theater. You might not think it's the most prudent thing to do in the current economic climate, but lots of students do it. And one of the reasons is that theater is a great place to develop your skills that are valuable in the marketplace, in the workplace. In theater, you develop skills that are so essential to virtually any profession that you might go into. Think about it. When you do theater, you work with others, you collaborate, you work as a team, you have a schedule and a budget, you get things done on time and on budget, and you get the show up, and the show must go on, and it happens because it has to. and you love it. So that's what's great. It's one of the many things that's great about theater. And those are qualities that any employer wants to have in an employee, regardless of the field. So we help students to market themselves no matter what field they wish to go into, whether it's actually working in the theater or doing something else. Some of our students will double major in theater and other areas: theater and English, theater and history, theater and physics, theater and religion. There's any number of combinations you might take, or you could minor in theater, but you don't have to. You can come and work with us and have a great time and meet probably the best friends of your life and have a great time in a community here on campus at Lake Forest College. So I invite you to come visit us, come see one of our shows, come talk to us. If you can't come by, feel free to get in touch. Look on our website. My email address is there, as is Chloe's and DK's, David's. Everybody is there, and we'd be glad to talk to you anytime, answer any questions you might have about what we do and what it's like to be here. So thanks for hearing me out here, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.